So we're live here at Cafe Vivo in Uvita, Costa Rica, and doing something a little different. Got a new setup here, and this is going to be a shorter video. So yeah, this is new for me, so I probably won't be able to see the comments. But if you have some comments, maybe they will show up. But if you're if you're listening, let me know where you are and let me know what the weather is, because it's really hot here. My car has been on the Brits, so I've doing a lot of walking. But here at Cafe Vivo, which is it's a great place to work. A lot of space here. I'll show more of it to you later. But they've got really strong Wi-Fi here, and I'm wiggling my camera. So yeah, this is all new. I'm poco a poco. And the phone number here at Cafe Vivo, if you want to check it out. And I happened to pick the warmest place here, and the sun's actually coming down through the ceiling and hitting this one spot. So this is like the hottest spot here in the whole place. They've got a really nice garden. It's really cool. A lot of space out there. Todo tranquilo out there. But as usual, when I do any video or any live, there's a lot of informative information in the description down below. So make sure you check that out. And let me know if the audio is good, because I'm not sure. I'm using something I just figured it out about 12 hours ago, so I'm not sure. I'm kind of working it on the fly here, out of my comfort zone, but that's where you're supposed to be. Okay, I see I got a comment coming in, so I'm gonna go check the comments. Jake from Tampa, Florida. So you're no stranger to heat in Tampa, Florida. So Costa Rica's in that sense is oh, great. Audio's good. Thank you very much, Jake. I appreciate that. So I'm bouncing around here in the software, trying to figure things out. And I'm here. This used to be Calle Cafe, and the owner decided to go separate directions. So this is now Cafe Vivo, and this is in Uvita, of course. And the other owner moved over to Ocachal, and that's where Tagua is now. It's in Ocachal. We'll go over there and check that out one of these days, fairly soon. But one of the things, when I first came here, this was a place, like, these guys always helped me out with my practice and my Spanish and everything, even though I still haven't progressed very much. But the Coco Cold Brew, it's cold coffee made with agua de pipa, coconut water. It's really super good. So that's what I order when I come here. So let me get. So what I've got here, I've got the little banners that help me. So I'm testing the new setup, okay, and I've got the banners help me keep on track of my conversation, which is something I really need. And I was talking about this before. My car's in the shop. They're finally getting to it today, I believe, but it's been kind of in a waiting line. And it's kind of good to have to do a little bit of walking, and it makes you appreciate driving a little bit. Okay. As I mentioned before, this will be a very short live, because I'm not even, well, thanks to Jake, I know that the audio is working, but it was kind of a last minute thing, because I couldn't go to Don Roger, because I could walk that far, but no, I'm not going to. And with this new setup, I'll be able to bring more guests on and things like that. So that'll be a lot more fun than just me sitting here blabbing. And I always mention the low tide. Not that it's super relevant today, but low tide is at 10:13 a.m. If you're in the area, it's always good to know. But it does segue me into the next segment, which is the whales are back in Uvita. So if you've been waiting to come to Uvita because you didn't know the whales were here, the whale sightings have begun, and they're becoming more and more every day. There's more whales. And it's the southern humpback whales are now coming. As you may know, there's there's 2 different migrations that come to Uvita. And the current migration is like mid-July into November. And speaking of whales, there's something that happens here. Well, the northern hemisphere whales are here December to March, just for your information. But the Festival of the Whales and Dolphins is September 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. And there's a lot of cool activities, and there's a lot of whale watching activities, but there's a lot of cool, just like community activities. It's just a general festival. And I had to throw a promotion to my new website I've been working on, CostaRicaMove.com, and it's much more easy to navigate than the previous website I had. So check that out, CostaRicaMove.com. And I want to give a shout out to my buddy Victor from Uvita Kayak Club, Uvita Adventure Tours. We did a Monday we were supposed to go out on the ocean, but it was rainy and stormy, so we ended up going Tuesday. And we went out around the whale tail and the outside of the whale tail, which I'd never done before. It's kind of cool to be out there, a whole different perspective of the whale tail. And I'll be including some of that in the upcoming video, just to show you how much fun that is. And if you're in Uvita, especially on a Monday, check out the Uvita Kayak Club. And also, if it's not a Monday, you can just book with Victor. His information is going to be down below in the description. And as I mentioned before, I always pack a lot of helpful information down in the description, so check that out. So where are we at? Where are we at here? And also, Cafe Don Emilio, the official coffee of Costa Rica Story, and mi amigo Danier. Yeah, they do coffee tours. They do great coffee tours. And if you go, tell them I sent you. I'm actually getting a commission now on that. I'm getting a kickback. So full disclosure there. But I've been recommending those guys for a long time. As I said, make sure to check in the description below, because there's a lot of cool stuff that I put in there. So yeah, this is fairly easy. There wasn't a lot of comments here, but I know a lot of people watch the video after all is said and done, after it's uploaded. So you'll be able to check that out. And hopefully next week I'll have a guest or 2. But I just wanted to do this quick live to show you guys. So anybody want to do any little shout outs before I go, let me know. I'm melting a little bit here. It's a little bit hot. I just picked the hottest spot in the place. All right. Well, thanks for joining me on this really quick Costa Rica Story Live. Make sure you like if you liked it, subscribe if you want to. But most importantly, share this video and this channel with a friend. All right. And if you're watching in the replay, make sure you throw a comment in there. All right. Hasta luego, everybody.